Today we'll be trying a beer that is best enjoyed in sub-zero temperatures. Hello and welcome to another video on JD's Booze Reviews. Today we are trying the Arctic Pilsner by Wolfpack Brewery. It is a 4% Pilsner, so a lager type beer. And yeah, I saw this in Morrison's the other day, and it's a brewery I've not heard of before. Quite interesting sort of logo and brand design. So I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, they, after looking, as I say, I didn't really know where the brewery's from. So after looking, they are based around Queen's Park in London. So a London-based brewery. And yeah, I think they had another one on the shelf as well, like a pale ale, but you know, pale ales I've done quite a lot of on the channel. Don't do all that many lagers or pilsners, that kind of stuff, so thought I'd give this one a choice out of the two. So yeah, let's get this poured into a glass and let's see how it tastes. Right, so here we go, but before I start pouring, I realised I had the can sort of the wrong way. You've got the Wolfpack logo, I presume, or the Wolf logo on the back that says percentage, but actually at the front is the thing about information about the beer. But yeah, that's just the way I was holding it. So, expecting this to be quite clear, quite light, and yeah, that is exactly what I'm getting. I would be a little bit worried if it was hazy, but yeah, nice and clear, nice and sort of, yeah, bright. Yeah, looking very much in familiar territory with sort of a lager type coloration on that. Not too dark. Yeah, seems good on face value. Let's give it a smell. Definitely getting those sort of lager vibe, that sort of malty sweetness. Yeah, a little bit biscuity, brown bread, that type thing. Yeah, maybe a little bit brioche. Let's go for brioche. Nice to get with that sweetness. Oh, yeah, that is nothing too out there on that. I mean, it's a Pilsner. It's not going to be providing any sort of massively sort of fruity, sort of citrus notes. So there's always the ones that are a little bit harder to sort of get your head around, is those sort of tropical fruity notes, because that kind of sums up quite a lot of things, and you know, it can be quite a lot of things, a tropical fruit, you know, anything from sort of papaya to mango, and you know, but yeah, on the aroma, nice and simple, nice and straightforward, just a sweet, bready, malty note. So let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting to taste. I mean, as I say, of all the beer styles, a lager, pilsner, are pretty similar. Quite a nice, that malty breadiness on the initial aroma. It does kind of fade quite quickly. I do then start to get a watery sort of nothingness. Yeah, it's really promising on the start, but then yeah, that just fades very quickly. With like a German lager or that kind of stuff, you get this malty sweetness, a bit of bitterness on the after, whereas this, you get it in that first bit, but then not a great deal afterwards. Yeah, that is disappointing, because that does have some good promise and some good. What I am tasting at the start is very nice. But yeah, it just drops off very quickly. There is no aftertaste to this. There is no... Yeah, there's no sort of moorishness to it, because it just very much drops off. Yeah, it's a little bit... It is a little bit thin. It feels quite watery, as I say. I mean, lagers aren't really known for having huge amounts of body. The good ones can. But yeah, this one just doesn't have much to it. But it's fine enough. I mean, the like slogan on the can is like for social animals. So I wonder if they're tapping into sort of a house party drink sort of vibe. Something that you can drink without really noticing too much, because you're chatting with friends or listening to music and that kind of stuff. I mean, it definitely has some characteristics with your German sort of lagers that don't have too much on the finish. Especially sort of your Oktoberfest ones, because if you don't really notice what you're drinking, you can drink a lot of it. So there is that benefit. But I just want a little bit more body. There's a little weird aftertaste to it, actually. Originally, I thought it was just the way that it dissipates. But there's a little slightly odd aftertaste I can't quite put my finger on. Like, it's perfectly fine enough. I mean, I would consider it again. I mean, it's not terrible, it's not awful, it's not never buy this drink. It's just, I'd love a little bit more from it. But yeah, I think as lagers go in the UK, you've got your sort of Carlsbergs and your Fosters and that kind of stuff to contend with. This is if this was on a bar draft menu over some other lagers, UK lagers, I would probably look at picking this one up. But it's definitely not in my top 10 greatest lagers, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I think this time, or at least with the Pilsner, maybe the other drinks that they have are different, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be following the pack on this one. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see new videos when they come out, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers!